Okay, we are live. Okay, so 1 2 1 2. How the voice is? The voice, the mic. Okay, so 1 2 1 2. Okay, how the voice is? The voice is okay. Now we can start. The voice, the mic. Okay, so we'll continue working on real estate full stack application. And today, the first thing I'm gonna do is finish the filtering function. So our filtering function works to make sure. First, we have two houses here coming from backend, and I want to make sure these buttons work for rent and for sale. So by default, we need to display for rent and for sale. Or we need to display all the houses. Rent for sale. Yeah, I guess it will be better to display let's by default let's display for rent or sale. So I'll replace these buttons here. Okay, this is the filter component from the home page. Let's go to home page, and this should be featured properties. No, not featured properties. This should be hero section. And inside hero section we have search input, and here we have for sale, I think. For sale or rent. Yeah, let's just replace this. Okay, and is active for rent. Okay. First of all, let's go to one of the houses and let's see. We have the status here, sale. And the second status, rent. Okay. So we need to filter out. By default, we want for sale to be filtered out. So by default, we are displaying, fetching all the houses. All the houses, and I want to filter out if for sale is selected by default to show for status for sale houses. So inside featured properties component, we are getting houses from use house store, all the houses, and we want to filter out based on this button which one is selected. We want to filter out either for sale or for rent houses. Okay, how can we do this? This is our store. We have fetch houses method, search properties API, fetch house by ID, update filters. Hey, so hi. How am I learning coding? I'm just building projects and try to use documentations and also ask ChatGPT, which is the better practice to use, which is more efficient practice. So I'm trying to practice and build as much project as possible. Okay, so to implement the for sale and for rent. Yeah, so I am not looking for a job currently. I'm just trying to have the YouTube streaming as a side work hobby, just to create interesting projects. My main job is I'm working as a backend developer with a client, and on free time I'm just working on side projects on YouTube. And yeah, that is my thing. I try to work on build some projects, interesting projects, and stream it on YouTube. And also I want to make complete videos where I explain the things I do. But yeah, this is kind of a goal to do it. Yeah, actually creating complete videos on YouTube where you go through each component and explain it requires a lot of time and also skill. It's not that easy just to explain it well. No, you can explain it, but to explain well, it requires a skill which I want to develop actually. Yeah. What about you? How do you learn coding? Oh, that's great. Yeah, what languages do you work on? Which languages do you code? JavaScript Next.js. Yeah, that's great. I'm also working with JavaScript, Node.js as a backend. Yeah, Next.js for full stack. That's great. Yeah, I really enjoy, and JavaScript is very cool. Definitely after JavaScript, I will start learning some other language for backend first, and yeah. But now I'm also using JavaScript. Okay, so we added to our update filters the status, and let's go to the hero component, and here hero component, let's grab the update filters method and filters. Let's create the handle status change function. Let's define these two types, sale and rent. And we will use update filters to pass the status. About making some CSS project. Yeah, actually CSS project is really interesting, and I was lately thinking about some ideas of some CSS project. Yeah, it's definitely a good idea. Yeah, maybe I'll start streaming on it. I'm almost finishing with this application, whatever I was building, a full stack for real estate, really basic one, so users can like post house listings, like sign in. Like I implemented really simple sign in with Firebase, Google sign in. So there's a dashboard to add property, delete, edit property. So really basic one, but it's a full stack. So I'm just finishing this. I will just go through the main page here, just finish these things like filters. I also want to like change fonts and make these cosmetic changes. Once I finish this, I actually want to use this in a real life scenario to make some real estate web page for like my local city to use, and after that I will definitely start streaming on some new project. I don't know what, maybe SaaS is the good idea. Yeah. Yeah, SaaS is very like I also have seen many posts on Reddit that people launch some services as applications, and making money off of that. Yeah, some of them are really like simple, like easy, quickly to make, but actually in real life people can use it. So yeah, it's interesting. I need to actually, I want first, I want to go through it to understand what I can use to build it and how much will be the cost. Yeah, I will choose some maybe free services which can offer you to build like basic one just to see, and then from then you can understand like if you are planning to build real life software as a service, how much will it cost you, and yeah. But yeah, definitely this is very trendy lately, so maybe people will be interested in building it. Yeah, with AI, it's like if you are not using AI, you are kind of a behind. Yeah, for real. Actually, really helpful. I was thinking actually building some like my idea was just I saw this on you know Canva, for sure you know Canva. Canva has this new service which is like you don't write, you tell what kind of website you want, you just describe it and they build it, you know, so no code template or something like this. And then the other day I saw someone created SaaS similar to that. It's like you can clone using that SaaS, you can clone any website. You just copy the link, you paste it, or you can just also describe what kind of a website you need. And yeah, like using AI, of course, this things use AI. Okay, let me check. Nico Ginan, okay. Nico Ginan. Oops. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll be definitely checking it on next stream. And maybe we'll come up with some idea. It's really interesting. Okay. Okay, definitely interesting. I'll be checking that. I'll be just trying to finalize this so I don't um, jump up to the next idea, but thanks. I will definitely do it next stream. And actually JavaScript and Next.js like is really enough for building it. Of course you will need some external services, but yeah, like with JavaScript will be sufficient to build anything basically. So where I was on. Okay, so I need to test this status. No, I'm not from Sweden. I'm from Georgia, country Georgia. Yeah. Have you been here by any chance? Yeah, thanks. I'll be happy to if you join. I'll definitely try to research some nice SaaS ideas next stream. So yeah, I will be definitely doing it. Okay, so we need status here. Tail. Okay, so we have a TypeScript issue. Types come from property status. Okay, status sale or rent we need to set here. Okay. So I need to create for the hero section, I guess. Component for featured properties, actually. Okay, so let's pass the prop on click. On click function. Let's pass the on click function here for handle status change. This one will be setting the sale. And this one gonna be setting the rent. Okay, Zohab. It was nice to see you. Thanks. Goodbye. Come back for next stream. Let's check it. Okay, so what do we need next? Update. We need to update. Let's go to feature properties, component. Okay, we have filtered houses, fetch houses, loading. Let's grab filters. And update filters. Okay, so here recommend the properties for you. We will have let's delete this for you. And have so if the filter is set to sale, in that case we will write properties for sale. Otherwise, we'll write properties for rent. Okay. Okay. Let's make this capitalized. I guess it's not looking good. Rent. Okay. By default, now it's set to rent for sale. Okay. Okay, something is broken. Hey man, Shazai, thanks man. Yeah, it's kind of hard staying focused these days. I'm trying not to get distracted. Is it the thing you struggle with to focus? So yeah, I'm kind of struggling on this filter thing a bit. Feature properties. Is active. Okay, so we need to adjust. Is active prop should not be by default true here. It should be if filters status equals rent, but string is not assignable to boolean. Okay, sorry. Rent here is active equals, oops, is active sale, like this. Okay, by default we have sale. By default we have sale. So okay, rent sale. Okay, this is working. Okay, now we need to make sure that the filters work. So here by default we are we displaying 6 feature properties? So basically we're displaying all fetch houses, but it should be applying fetch houses. So basically it should be working like by default it should be showing for sale, or when we click for rent it should be showing for rent houses. Something is not working, so need to find out what. Array. This is skeleton. Okay, let's check the console. Do we have anything? Fetched houses. Okay, let's reload. Fetch houses. We have 2 fetched houses. Okay. Now I'll click for sale. Fetch houses comes 0. Okay, I click for rent. Fetch houses comes 0. Okay, so we need to debug this to find out why it's coming 0. Okay, so let's cancel log the status here. And we need to go to update filters. before filtering, current state, houses, length. Also, we need current filters before update. Let's see the filters. And and what will be the filter update? So let's also see filter update. Okay, we have filter update, new filters, filtered. Okay, let's console log houses with status, and it's gonna be houses map house ID. We don't need ID, or okay, let's be house ID, title house, title, status, house status. Okay. Console log. Inside the filter status update, let's check filtered by status. New filter, filters, status. Okay. And let's refresh and let's try to debug. Okay, so we have fetched houses. We have fetched houses here. Okay. Now let's click for rent. Status rent. Okay. Before filtering, we have two houses. Current filters before update. Status sale. Filter update. Status rent. Houses with status. Okay. Current filters before update. Status was sale, by default we set to sale. And the filter update. Yeah, we're updating status, sale. Houses with status, these are all the houses. And filtered by status. Now let's console log here. Filtered after status filter. Just see filtered. Just see filtered. Filtered outer status filter is 0. Okay, so something is not working. Filter outer status filter is 0, so houses status. Okay, I think I know. Because let's check status, we have capital. Okay, that is the issue. Okay, so where are hero, sale? Let's capitalize this, I guess. Okay, let's go to house store types. Let's capitalize here for now. I need to actually adjust this, so yeah, let's see now. Let's see, let's press for rent. Yeah, now it works. So this house is the status for rent, I guess. Yes, so it's showing up correctly. But yeah, also here's the issue. When we go to back to main page, it's reset. Now it's showing me that like for rent is selected, but it's showing the both. If I press for sale, it filters out only sale houses for rent, but if I refresh the page, the filter is gone. Okay, now the issue is that the filters are being reset on page refresh. Hey, hey man, Mizum. Hey man, it's going good. Trying to finalize this app and yeah, almost there. What about you? How are you doing? So we need to update for this to be fixed our fetch houses, I guess, function in the house store. Where is the fetch houses? Fetch houses, okay. Filter house is loading. But I'm not sure if it's needed actually. So our fetch houses method is like it's all calling the API to fetch all the properties, and we have I think yeah, here's the issue. We are initially setting houses as filtered houses. Let's remove it and get current filters. and apply update filters, current filters. Let's see now. Yeah, it's to ensure that after we fetch all the houses, the current filters are being applied. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, I think it's working. So we refreshed, loaded the page, and by default for sale status is set. And let's check, we have one house being displayed. We go to this one house, status is sale. Oh yeah, correct, we have for sale set. We get back to main page, it works perfectly. Let's click for rent. Perfect, we have the house that has status for rent. Now we go to main page, and now for rent is set. We refresh the page, and still it's working perfectly, or no? Okay, it's reset to for sale, even though we had for rent, I guess. Okay, for rent. For rent. I refresh the page. It sets to for sale. Okay, we don't want this. So we have issue. Just a second, guys. Okay. Hmm. So the issue with this is that we are setting by default our store to be for sale always, and after refresh, yeah, so yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. I can update it, so we save this choice to local storage if the user clicks for rent and saves it to the local storage. And yeah, like, but I think it's not needed right now. So yeah, I'll be continuing with other filters. Yeah, so for sale for rent works. Now, what do we need? Houses and apartments. Houses and apartments. Actually, okay. Location. Houses and apartments. What if, like, let's check. What do we have here? House. We have a house here. And in rent, what do we have? House. Okay, let's add type apartment. And let's see. Add property. Property type, house apartment. Okay. Let's add apartment. Okay, so apartment in Boston, let's say. 3 room apartment in Boston. Price, let's say 550,000. Status is sale, let's say. Let's 3 room, bathrooms 1. Surface area is like 120. Location is Boston, US, let's say. Featured property, let's say yes. I don't think it's matters right now. Houses, let's go to Unsplash. Boston apartment, let's say. Boston apartment, and let's get, I don't know, this picture. Let's go to documents, pictures. Boston one. Let's find some interior picture. Yeah, let's say this. It's not too okay, but okay. I'm not sure if this format will work with our thing, but let's see. Boston one. Okay, here it doesn't show. Let's see if it shows on the main page. Okay, I'm adding this property. Property added successfully. Let's see. Apartment is Boston. It's showing up. Okay, nice. So this is apartment, and that is the second one is house. Both of them are for sale. What if I set this to apartment? Nothing is showing up. What if I set this to house? Okay. So all is working. Okay, now I need to work on this to make this fixed. Okay. We need to make sure that type house or apartment is working. Okay. Also, let's see. Fetched houses. Fetched houses. Whether it's apartment or a house. Where is it? Type house. Okay. Type house. Type apartment. Okay. We have it. So this filter is being applied through hero component search input. Okay, so by default, our store should be applying type all. Yeah. Okay, so let's create. First of all, let's get the type from our store. Store filters type. We are getting the type. And let's create a function, handle type change, which will be new type, which will be either house, lowercase, or apartment, or let's say all, which is uppercase. Why is the uppercase? Because let it be lowercase as well. Okay, so let's go to the house store and let's set this to lowercase all. Here, let's also set this to lower cases. I need to do same thing with the status, which I will do later because there it's coming uppercase from the backend. Okay. So here we will update filters. Type gonna be new type. Okay. I think somewhere there is miss, like miss type. Okay. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna add these two props to this house type drop down component. Selected type, which will be type, and on change, which will be handle type change. Okay, now let's receive these props here. First of all, create an interface for house type drop down props, and we're gonna have selected type to be house, apartment, yeah, like apartment. We have it not correctly with 2P's apartment, and let's say on change prop will be function, type prop it will receive will be house, yeah, I will create a separately type for this. House type, which is Okay, so it's gonna be void. This will be functional components, and select the type on change we are receiving. Okay, so let's do a better. Let's clean the code a bit. Okay, instead of this, we'll do more efficient way. We'll have hey Ziad, thanks man. Good night to you too. Hey, yo, yes, let's create options. Options. Actually, yeah, let it be here. Options. Gonna be array, and it's gonna have value. All label gonna be all types. Yeah, let's copy this 3 times. All house apartment. We have apartment 2Ps for now. I need to fix this. And handle select. On have handle select. Handle select. Gonna be type. This type. Change is gonna change the type. Set is open. False. Just a second, guys. Okay, so okay, it's much better. We have okay all types. Okay, so now what do we need here? Let's delete this. Okay, and do something like this. Is open, and if it's open, options, we're gonna map over the options. We're gonna have option. We're gonna map over the options, and option, display options label. Okay. Okay. Now let's do the CSS. Three thousand 300 border gray 300 medium. So let's add the key here. Key will be option value, so it's gonna be unique. If selected type equals to option value, then we're gonna have background blue 50. Not, we're gonna have background blue. Nothing. We're gonna have nothing. Okay. Okay, so we're not updating here. Handle select, we need to add handle select to it. On click. Okay, let's test it. Let's say to apartments. Okay, it works. Set house, it works. All types, it works. House, apartment, okay. Okay, nice. Okay, one more filter done. Closer to finishing this filtering thing. So, filter type filter is done. We have now location. Also, okay, so location, house in Los Angeles, apartment in Boston. Let's say I type Boston. Okay, filters out real quick. Los Angeles, Angeles also filters out. Yeah, I mean, this works. Location filter. Keyword. Do we need keyword filter? Okay, what will it filter? Boston, apartment, okay, house, okay. What about description? Let's say this has 3-room apartment in Boston. Let's say I type 3, nothing comes out. Room, okay, nothing comes out. This needs to be actually done, but this is also questionable whether we need it or no, because I may spend a lot of time for this. Maybe try to finish some other things, which is actually advanced filter. Advanced filter is interesting. Okay, Boston, apartment in Boston. Okay, let's go to a Boston apartment, and the price, no, 300,000. Okay, 300,000. We set price. 300,000, and now let's test the price range filter. So from, let's say I want to filter out from 500,000. 500,000, yeah, it filtered out. Okay, nice. Okay, let's say we want to up to 300,000. Yeah. Okay, nice. So this one works, but one thing is that this for sale for rent thing kind of confuses me. Let's say, for example, the user wants to filter out using this, and it doesn't matter for sale or for rent. No, it matters, of course, because it's like price could be like 2 million, and of course you won't search for 2 million apartment, I guess. Actually you could, but yeah. Okay, let's leave it like this for now, for sale and for rent, and let's do continue with advanced filters. Square meters. Let's try to filter out square meters. Let's say I want to up to 120. Yeah, okay, this one works as well. Let's say I want to filter out the rooms. I want specifically 3 bedrooms. Apartment. This is not working actually. Yeah, as I can see, this is not working. And also this thing, when I click and open this input, this is weird that the navigation kind of changes its size weirdly, if you can notice here. Okay, let's see what is happening. Okay, so let's target this gap first of all. Padding right. So it's adding padding right to the body. That's why it's happening. Okay, let's see. Why is it adding padding? So this one is from advanced. What is shouting here? Selected type. Okay. Okay, I need to find this component. Okay, so house type undefined is not a save mode to house type undefined. Okay. This type is coming from, yeah, it shouldn't be undefined actually. Because we have let's go to house store and type all. House store, house filters. Okay, let's make this not optional and it's gonna be fixed. Okay. Actually here it needs to be present and no search. Or no, we don't need it actually. Or do we? It's dynamics filters being applied, so maybe we don't need it. Okay, let it be for now. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. So the issue was this one. Search room. I'm choosing room and it's applying the padding 15 to the body. Search input. Advanced search. Choosing rooms. Rooms, this one. Select input. Bathrooms. Okay. Okay, so this is select input component. I don't even remember, yeah, creating this. Here's the issue. Okay, I feel like somewhere issue is somewhere here. Yeah, it's material UI, right? Yeah. Okay, so I asked Claude what to do with this, and Claude suggested applying this, so it should fix it, but I don't know. I've never tried it actually. Let's try now. Okay. No, still same. Let's refresh and try. No, same. Okay, same issue, same issue. It's applying specifically padding right. Okay, select. Let's try this approach. We have value on change input menu props. Okay, Claude is not helping with this one. Okay, interesting. We need to debug this. Top, item height, max height. Okay, so let's say just I change anything here. Let's see whether it affects. Nope. Yeah, it's totally different. It's item height. Okay. It's really weird behavior. A new item. If I remove this now. Okay, I'll try to get back to this one. Okay, so did it fix? Okay, let's refresh, try again. Okay, actually it fixed. It fixed. Why didn't it work last time? I don't understand, but it fixed. It's cool. Great. I really spent a lot of time on this already, but good that it's fixed. Now, I guess filtering should be applied, so when I filter out, it correctly displays the selected room number and bathroom number. Okay, we almost there, guys. We almost there. Trying to finalize the filter thing. I'm gonna be on a couple minute break. Gonna be back real soon. Okay, be back shortly. I'm also experimenting with OBS Studio. I guess it works. Hey guys, we're back. Where's the music? Music is not playing anymore. Okay. Back to filters. Let's crush it. Okay, so we need to make sure the filters are being applied once the user selects the amount of rooms that he wants to filter. So this is our select input component. Let's add these props to the interface. Value gonna be string or number. Don't change the optional value string or number gonna be void. Options. Wait a second. Value, don't change. Options. Okay, I'm stuck here, I guess. String and non-call signatures. Okay, let's update this function. Just to finish with this real quick. Let's go back to advanced search. Okay, we need to update the filters on let's create a function handle room change. Now let's update the props of the select input component. Let's get bedrooms from floor. And also bathrooms, same way. And we need to create something like this. Where is the advanced search? We already have, which are not being used, but still. Okay, let's test now. Okay, it works. Okay. I guess that's it for today, guys. It's getting late. Okay, I'm gonna have to end the stream. Filter is almost done. I'll continue on the next stream. So